The Trio's Nest, to me, is the perfect trio base. This base has everything that I'm looking for in a base and more. First things first, our funnel ring provides a layer of protected mobility around your base. Combining this with your 3 external mobility chutes, you have a very powerful mobility combination. Combined with your main living area, we've got not 1, not 2, but 3 bunkers protecting your loot from your neighbors while you're offline. So you don't have to worry about losing everything at night. And last but not least, our incredible compound angles, giving you incredible defendability when playing from compound. All of this assures you and your mates that you're gonna have an amazing wipe. I will now show you the base in all of its glory. We're gonna start off by heading into one of our 3 identical gatehouses. This provides peeks into your compound and also a one-way airlock. Proceeding into our compound, you can see that we're instantly met with some great turret angles. Here we have a furnace wall, which also acts as a funnel wall once the furnace is broken. And here you can see that we have some great chain link turrets as well. Inside our compound bedrooms we also have some barrels for storage. These can be swapped out for small boxes, and we have our batteries in here as well. And now we're heading into our funnel ring. These have great turrets, and also if the double doors are broken, you have multi-purpose coverage from these turrets, which can catch raiders off guard. And if the doors are broken, you can see that the turrets inside the ring also covers compound, which is amazing. Now we're gonna head up one of our 3 external mobility chutes. This is the only one that doesn't lead into the main living area, so you have one bunker that's kinda tucked away. Heading up one of the other 2, you can see that we're met with our living area. This one boasts a lot of boxes, especially if you have the barrel BP, but don't worry, if you don't, you just get a little less boxes. Now you might wonder why all of our loot rooms have windows on them, and it's basically because the base itself is quite small. You want those to be able to soak some rockets, so if you don't care too much about that, just make sure to put a garage door instead. Now this is just how I did the starter. You can play around with it and do it however you like. Keep in mind there's no honeycomb on the TC, but you can use garage doors to make it a few more extra rockets, or just HQM the back wall. It's up to you. Now you can see I'm kind of abusing barrels in here. Just buy them. If you have the money, just buy them. They're so OP, and you're gonna have a lot of use out of them. Heading up our central mobility, we have our central retake area as well as some respawns for your early game. Going up our external mobility chutes instead, you can see that we have some retakes that cover pretty broadly onto the roof. And we also have a bedroom that we can drop down into, which has very good retakes into compound and outside compound as well. As you can see, our roof has pretty good turret coverage and also spots for 3 SAM sites. And as you can see from the ring-like structure, you can actually make some pretty good shotgun traps that also sections your roof. And as you can see that in the center we have a very comfortable place to land our heli. Going up above our turret we have some pretty good angles downwards and a bit to the outside as well. And lastly, I will showcase you guys our externals. I just put loot in here for offline storage, but you can put a battery in there or whatever you like. I'll also showcase how to disconnect these and how to replace them. And it's symmetrical by 3, so there's 3 of these each. Hey y'all, if you made it here, I guess you want to build a house, and thank you so much for watching. I won't be doing a full-on voiceover this time either. I don't enjoy doing them. I'll just explain some kind of complicated parts. And I will also note wherever you can switch out an alternative for something else. It's like the first example here would be the furnaces in the starter. You can place them behind a door if you want them more protected early game. It's up to you. So yeah, well, enjoy the guide. Now we're gonna make our jump ups, because you're gonna enter through second floor, and until you have like your external mobility up, you can't really enter without these. So just make them wood, and you can soft side them out whenever you're done. Now, I recommend you to come over to this side and place this triangle here. Then I'll activate three-sided symmetry, so whatever I'm doing on one side, you should do on all three sides. I won't be repeating them in this tutorial. And from now on, it's all three-sided. Everything is symmetrical, so you don't have to worry about if it's like different for any sides, because all the non-symmetrical things are done. This right here is called wall stacking, and it's basically offsetting with half moons, going out 7 squares, and then offsetting that with triangles. And I do it in all of my builds. If you built anything else, you probably know how to do it. So just follow what I do here. I'm showing you how to do it in vanilla without having to like shoot out any twig or whatever. You can just break it with your hammer this way, and it's like you do it in 2 sections. I'm also going to be doing a freehanded external on this one. You can do whatever external you like. Almost all of them work except ramp. I'm gonna leave a link down below to a guide to my friend Basso. He has a very good lineup which I use in this video, and it's so quick and easy. Just make sure to practice it, and you will never struggle with it in a wipe either, and you don't really struggle with terrain and such. So I really recommend checking that out and giving him a like and a comment and telling him that I sent you. So I'm gonna add another like extra triangle on this one, and it basically makes it so that if they soft side your main triangle, you have a backup and you can replace it whenever you hop on again, and your wall doesn't fall. So if you have good terrain, they can't enter either way. Now I forgot to add in the barricades on top of the gatehouses. They are pretty standard, and you can just skip further on in the tutorial to find how to do those if you want to do them right away, which I recommend. Now, very soon you're gonna see me place some roofs and frames in a very weird order. Like here you need to place these frames before placing the roof that seals the ring, because otherwise you won't be able to place them later and you need them for stability and such. So please place them before the roofs, and you can also go and upgrade all of these foundations that the bunkers are connected to metal, just to make sure that they don't fall as easily or you can get griefed. Now for this reverse brutalist peak thingy, you have to have the brutalist skin. If you don't, I'm gonna try and see if there is an alternative, otherwise just leave the roof out of it, place normal embraces on there and we're good to go. It's a little bit pay to win, but what can you do, brutalist OP. I don't think there's anything complicated left on this build really, and it's all pretty straightforward. And if you have any questions, just pop into my Discord. Don't break this roof like I did here. Pop into my Discord, ask me some questions. I'm pretty active in there. Just ask me if there's anything you wanna know, and I will try and help you with some build related stuff or whatever you need help with. And take care everyone, thanks for watching.